Om Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jivanam Kavi Bhiriditam Kalmashapaham Shravanamangalam Srimadaatatam Bhuvi Grananti Bhurida Janaha Bhuvi Grananti Bhurida Janaha. Narendra's singing is continuing. Ended, and Bhavanath has been asked by Sri Ramakrishna to sing. He is singing, "Where is a friend like thee, O essence of mercy? Where is another friend like thee, to stand by me through pain and pleasure? Who among all my friends forgives my failings, bringing me comfort for my grief, soothing my spirit in terrors?" This way of seeing. The next paragraph begins, "Thou art the helmsman who dost steer the life's craft across the world's perilous sea. Thy grace it is alone, O Lord, that silences my raging passion's storm. Thou pourest out the waters of peace upon my burning, penitent soul, and thine is the bosom that will shelter me when every other friend I own deserts me in my dying hour." We have so many external securities. Still in the body there is little strength. We have a mind. There is mental strength. We have intellect. Intellectual strength is there. Then of course, money and wealth is there. People are around, my relatives and friends who want me. And there is government, police, and all external, so many types of protections I have. But a day comes in our life, in everyone's life, that all these prove to be treacherous support of our existence. When death stares at us and body is failing, or old age comes that I have become immobile on the bed, we see nothing helps, neither my wealth nor progeny, children and all that. They cannot do anything. They may stand by the side and look at me. My suffering, my fear, my helplessness, nobody will be able to remove. So, especially at the time of death, when I am leaving body, everybody stands there, gazing at me, none to help in any way, nor I can be there. And then only refuge and only who can take us in his bosom is God. Whole life we remain forgetful of Him, who is eternal companion, lives after lives. and hold on to a small something of this world, family and property, intellect and wealth, and give up the eternal support that is within, the ocean of bliss which is within, and search for, like a beggar in the street, search for little love and some enjoyments of the world. This is the fate, and here he is bringing out this truth. Thou art the helmsman who dost steer life's craft, the boat, the steering my boat towards the proper direction. The one of the important way that we offer respect to our elders or our teachers and all is to bow down at their feet. While bowing down, what are we seeking? Most important thing from elders is show me the path by which I have to go in my life. As if you have been, I'm asking as if someone to lead me ahead, somebody to steer my boat towards in the proper direction towards my ultimate goal of total freedom from nature. This one thing everyone wants. Let me go in the proper direction where there is freedom, where there is unending joy and bliss. This, that who dost steer the life's craft across the world's perilous sea. Every moment there is peril. Yeah, the moment you touch, you are going to fall into it. Thy grace, it is alone, O Lord, that silences my raging passion storm. We know if we enter into this world of enjoyments, of materialism, of physical enjoyments and possessions, which is deprived of spirituality, which is deprived of religious understanding, which is deprived of divinity and God, it's going to be peril. But I acquired momentum, vasanas, lives after lives that drive me towards that. It's going to drive me from within. The passions are raging from within, urges as drives that make me rush into that ocean of samsara. No, I know it's a peril, but still the inner cravings do not leave. Somehow they possess the soul and try to drown. Where is another line like the stand by the who among my friends forgives my Thou art the husband who dost steer life's craft across the world's perilous tree. Thy grace alone, O Lord, that silences my raging passion's storm. It's a storm, inner storm that is going to take me away into the ocean, perilous sea. Thou pourest out the waters of peace upon my burning, penitent soul. It is burning when something burns, even when the milk on the stove buffs up, we put little cold water. Where there is fire, to quench the fire, we put water. So my burning is inner grief, inner helplessness, inner fear. This burning and those who have hurt me, the scars they have left in my heart, and those who have parted from me, whom I love, all this cause the inner burning. This burning is quenched by the Lord, by giving the peace eternal. There is inner peace, inner silence, which alone can remove all the external problems of life. And thine is the bosom that will shelter me when every other friend I own deserts me in my dying hour. All friends are going to desert me. None is going to come when I die with me. So that at the hour of death, all stand back, turn around and start going away. And at that time, only you alone take me like a mother taking the child in the bosom at that hour. So this Bhavana sings this song. Narendra said to the master with a smile, referring to Bhavanath, he has given up fish and betel leaf. A Hindu religious aspirant often renounces these since they are considered luxuries detrimental to spiritual progress. Fish and betel leaf. Narendra said to master with a smile, referring to Bhavanath, he has given up fish and betel leaf. Master, why so? It's a matter of Is the matter of fish and betel leaf? Why so? What is the matter with fish and betel leaf? They are not harmful. The renunciation of woman and gold is the renunciation. Physical enjoyments of the materialistic world, demands of the flesh. These are the things to be given up. The renunciation of woman and gold. To be more specific, any aspect of that insists you to be body, that and possessions on which I keep my rights and say it is mine for my enjoyment. Two things, one is enjoyment and means of enjoyment. So physical enjoyment, indulging the bodily existence in which body becomes the prime force of and place of enjoyment. I am insisting I am body when I am spirit. Though nature separates me from this body and shows you are not this. So the karmic load goes on increasing. As long as I am body, there is constant unbroken suffering. Internal or external. There is conflict, internal or external. There is fear, there is anxiety. Last, there is separation. Is the renunciation. Where is Rakhal? A devotee. He is asleep, sir. Master with a smile. Once a man went to a certain place to see a theatrical performance, carrying a mat under his arm. Hearing that he would be some time before performance began, he spread his mat on the floor and fell asleep. When he woke up, it was all over, all love. Then he returned home with the mat under his arm. Most of us, we have come to this world with a purpose. We have been brought to this world rather with a purpose to transcend the nature and go. We come here, fall asleep to the world of enjoyments, and then when we wake up, the death is standing in front of us. When doing spiritual practices, most of the people sitting for meditation, they start taking rest, enter into sleep. And when they get up, the time is over. Doing japa, mind, they are doing japa, mind runs away somewhere. When the mind comes back and sees the time of the japa is over, he gets up and goes off. We fall asleep to the purpose for which we have come. The purpose gets defeated. Ramdayal was very ill, lay in bed in another room. The master went there to inquire about him. Ramdayal was very ill and lay in bed in another room. Master went there to inquire about him. The Lord is going to see a devotee. About 4 o'clock in the afternoon, some members of the Brahmos Samaj arrived. The master began to converse with them. A Brahmo, sir, have you read the Panchadashi? Master, at first one should hear books like that and indulge in reasoning, but later on he sings a song. Cherish my precious Shama, Mother Shama, tenderly within, O mind. May you and I alone behold her, letting no one else intrude. Cherish my precious Mother Shama, tenderly within. All these books and reading, through reasoning, trying to understand and everything. Reading, one day the reading must stop. Sri Ramakrishna began worship and one day it ended. All in the beginning, from some sources, we gather the information regarding spiritual life, regarding God, to clear our doubts and to clear all the way in which I have to walk. And what would be the result? What are the pitfalls? What would be what happens in the path that I walk? Main thing man tries to preserve is the family and property, name, fame, work, and all this income. This has to be done, but not at the cost of spiritual practices and all that. They also must go on side by side to attain. Now, the secret to balance between the secular life and spiritual life is an important thing to learn, which books will not give. Books will give you what is God, what is the path, how to go, and each one has his own nature. There is the nature's participation in our system, and we have acquired certain natures. The sattva rajatama of some are sattvic by nature, some are rajasic, some are tamasic, and these sattva rajatamas are in different degrees and different combinations, making that person keeping that person in it cannot be generalized. Each one's path is an independent path to God. And in that path, each one has to find out the way how he balances the secular with the spiritual. It is a skill. The skill is yoga karma sukhaushalam. Karma sukhaushalam. How you will act and see that it is not going to bind you, but instead in the same place it is going to make you evolve. Same act, same. If you change the attitude, everything changes. So this, the first phase to know what is there, Where is the main thing is, where is what I am seeking in my life? Every jiva is seeking, I want peace, I want joy, I want freedom. These three are the seekings of every jiva, whether it is a bacteria, an ant, or an elephant, or human, or gods. I want happiness. I want peace. I want to be free, freedom. These three things, every jiva. And where is that unchanging with eternity and abundance? Now I want peace. Where is continuous unbroken peace? Where is continuous unbroken joy, peace? And where is it where I don't find any dearth anymore, anytime, any amount that I want, infinite, eternal peace and joy and freedom? Yes, it is there. This is what we call God. Attain God means attain this. A state of your own existence wherein these manifest from you within yourself. God is peace, bliss, love, absolute. It is not something, a material thing or something. It is pure Shuddha Chaitanya, Sagara. It is the ocean. You are going to reach that eternal being, existence, this infinite, unchanging reality. Everything is changing, momentary. That is unchanging, eternal reality. So that is God. That is what all are seeking. Now, to know about it and clear all the doubts and needs of my sadhana, afterwards, reading will more and more confusion. You are entering into a forest where you get lost yourself. After basic understanding, then you have to just start experiencing that, walking on that path. There comes the buddhi visarjana. The reasoning stops, heart awakens. Reasoning cannot take you into the spiritual world. Reasoning is kept to release you from the bonds of the world. We call it viveka, discrimination, through which we use reasoning. What has this world given me from childhood except suffering? These are all reasoning. Is there God? If God is there, why is suffering? That is not reasoning, that is tarka, argumentation. That will not help. That kind of reasoning is not there in the scriptures. The scriptures prescribe a reasoning which will release you from the world and make you walk on the spiritual path. So this type of reasoning is only used to release you from the bonds of the world, and ahead to go is only the heart love. Love of God. That is why Sri Ramakrishna is telling him, cherish my precious mother Shama. Your Ishtadevata. How do you select your Ishtadevata? Whether it is Rama or Krishna or Ramakrishna, or what you have to, whom you have to endear, whom you have to meditate upon, whom. That is decided by what you are, what is within you. Just like you select a friend in the school. When 40 students are there, one of the friend is your best friend. How do you select? Ishta Devata. So many forms and manifestations of God are there. What is your nature? You select that. And what is the time and season of the period you are passing through? Now, there are seasons. According to season, the fruits come. You cannot select something which is out of season and which is not there. when mangoes are not at all available, the mango season is over. You cannot search for a mango. Like that, avatars come for particular range of period. The changing times needs, we have to change our attitudes, we have to change our Ishtadevata, we have to change our attitude towards the world and the time to time. And then we have the eternal Devatas, Shiva, Durga and all these, of which you are as if a part of it, you are Amsha of that Devata. So you will have an attraction for that particular Devata from deep within. And that is what you are going to establish relationship with. It is one of the waves in the ocean of Sachidananda. One wave is Rama, one wave is Krishna, one wave is Durga. You dive into any wave, you are entering into the same ocean of Sachidananda. Existence, bliss, consciousness absolute, love, peace, bliss absolute. Into that you are going to dive. It doesn't matter what form you take, what you like it, because whole your being must be able to become one with it. Sri Ramakrishna is using the term Shama, a Divine Mother, because he held on to Divine Mother because it is a common factor for all Devatas, all forms. It is Shakti. There are various forms in the Sachidananda, and there is power which has manifested as that form. There is a power in ocean that projects the waves. Sri Ramakrishna, instead of holding on to the waves, he held on to the power which is throwing these forms, throwing this universe into existence, throwing even jivas, ripples in that ocean. So Shakti is common to all and equal. Shaivi Shakti, Vaishnavi Shakti, all these are same. As Shakti they are same. Energy in whatever form you see in the world, it is same. It is a matter of change of one energy into another. Mechanical energy I can convert into electrical energy. Electrical energy I can convert into mechanical energy. Electrical energy I can convert into heat energy. Heat energy can be converted into sound energy. Any type of energy you can. Energy is common to all aspects of manifestations. She held on to one, the Shakti, which is common to all manifestations, which is unchanging. Therefore, Sri Ramakrishna is using here Mother Shama, which means all, which includes all aspects of manifestation. When I say computer or energy, computer, everything in the computer world is included. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.